they think it's the technology of the gods, but it's technology of peasants. The Most High is going to show them who Daddy is, basically. But that's over there in the Middle East. Hopefully my thing didn't stop recording. That's over there in the Middle East, but remember, you got brothers over here while that's going on, and they're gonna have to put it down too. All right, so that's what the brother's talking about.
Like I said, even though I had spiritual powers, the men been out there on the highways and the byways, they was on a much higher level than me. I can't even imagine the levels that they was on. But
yeah, one angel could destroy the entire world. So I got another scripture I want to bring out. Check this out. Because I'm curious again. 1 Corinthians 6:3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more the things that pertain to this life? And what that means is that we gonna be able to, we can tell, we have the power to ask the Most High to send a demonic angel, to send demons on somebody, or to heal somebody. Those are basically angels at work. So we got that power.
Yeah, like I said, the reason I brought it up was because I didn't know how they was controlling the ships. But when I had a dream of spiritual power, the ships was theirs. Yeah, it was like that was their assigned ships. And like I said, I also had a dream the guy from South Carolina, Monte Akbar, him going in our ships, that's in the A. When I felt that spiritual power, y'all gonna be able to control them ships mentally. We gonna be on a different level. Like I said, it's just a dream. You can do with it what you want to do with it. You don't have to believe it. I'm only telling you the dream.
All right, brother. So what he said right there, that's the key. He said you're gonna be able to. There were your ships. You're gonna be able to control them ships mentally. Now check this out, right? I'm not gonna make this long. I'm gonna go straight to the. We'll just go straight to the point. So check out Ezekiel, the first chapter, right? I'm just gonna read down super quick, brothers. I'm not gonna break down a lot. I'm gonna go down quick. I ain't trying to make this long, so Spirit had me break down where I had me break down. So Ezekiel 1. Let's start at 1. Now it came to pass in the 13th year, in the 4th month, in the 5th day of the month, I was among the captives by the river of Shabar, that the heavens were open, and I saw the visions of the Most High. Meaning the Most High opened up the 4th dimensions to him. In the 5th day of the month, and again, the chariots are already here. They're just cloaked, like the brother said. They're already here. That's something I've always said. They're building all these Star Wars systems and all that to battle the chariots when they get here. They're already here, man. They here. You know what I'm saying? All these storms, the winds that are being let loose, is angels here. They're running back and forth. They're already here. Verse 2. In the 5th day of the month, which was the 5th year of King Joachim's captivity. Verse 3. The word of the Lord came expressly unto Ezekiel the priest, the son of Buzi, in the land of the Chaldeans by the river Shabar, and the hand of the Lord was upon him there. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding itself, a brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof as a color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. Verse 5. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man. These are the angels. Everyone had 4 faces, and everyone had 4 wings, and their feet were straight feet, and the soles of the feet was like the soles of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like the color of burnished brass. And the brother in his dream, or the brother Samak, I forgot which one, but they had a dream where they saw the angels were jakes, which they are, burnished brass. All right, they look just like so-called Negroes. That's what they'll be classified as. Verse 8, and they had the hands of a man under their wings, on their 4 sides, and they 4 had their faces and their wings. Their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went, and they went everyone straight forward. Okay, verse 9. Verse 10, as for the likeness of their faces, they 4 had the face of a man and the face of a lion on the right side, and they 4 had face of an ox their forehead the face of an eagle. Verse 11. Thus were their faces, and their wings were stretched upward. 2 wings of every one were joined one to another, and 2 covered their bodies. Yeah, they were very fearsome looking. This is why, the ancient men, when they saw the angels, they would drop down. They would drop down just as the likeness of their appearance. And the angels would tell them to go up. I'm not Yahushai. I'm not the Most High. Verse 12. And the angels the scriptures tell you the angels actually have a great admiration for us. The ones of us who make it, great admiration. They're astonished at the fact that these men, these spirits, we're angels also. Remember, we're angels in a fallen state. We were selected to go through this, what we're going through now. But these angels that were selected to come down and do this work in these bodies and catch this hell and prevail and to make it back up, they're fucking astonished, man. That's what the scriptures say. And they're up there rooting for us. And then you got our brethren who passed in his work, and they rooting for us also. The King Israel up there, they're all rooting for us. And they went, everyone straight forward, verse 12. Whether the spirit was to go, they went, and they turned out when they went. Oh, I read that, I think. No, verse 13. As for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire, like the appearance of lamps. It went up and down among the living creature. The fire was bright, and out of it went forth lightning. Right, verse 14. The living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of a flash of lightning. The Lord said an fiery stream issued forth. When the scriptures, when the angels do the thing back and forth, it looks like lightning. Verse 15, now as I beheld the living creatures, here's the points. Behold, one wheel upon the earth by the living creature with its 4 faces. Okay? And these are the chariots. These are chariots that belong to these angels. You see? Just as a brother said, we had chariots that belong to us, to the Apostle Tahar mainly. Okay? And those men, verse 16, the appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of beryl. And they 4 had one likeness, and their appearance and their work as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. Okay, obviously talking about the chariots. Verse 17, it says here we go. When they went upon the 4 sides, and they turned not when they went. Verse 18, as for their rings, they were so high that they were dreadful, and the rings were full of eyes round about them 4. Okay, so that could have been like the windows around the chariots or the lights. He described them as eyes. Verse 19, and when the living creatures went, here's the point. When the living creatures went, the wheels went by them. And when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up. So the angels were controlling these chariots telepathically. Okay? Kind of like when you go out and you walk your dog, and you run to the left, you run to the right, you run forward, backwards, your dog follows you. Yeah, it's like that. Okay? You're able to sick your dog on something. Let's say you shoot down a bird, and you want your dog to go get it, or you throw a stick, like you tell her to go get it. You could do that with the chariots. And when verse 19 again, and when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them. And when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up. Verse 20, whithersoever the spirit was to go, they went. Thither was their spirit to go, and the wheels were lifted up over against them, for the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. When they went, these went, and when those stood, these stood. And when those were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up over against them, for the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. You see that? So the brother's dream was a dream from the Most High, because we just read it. We just read what the brother was dreaming. Let me see if there's anything else
that I've been having. So they think to control them to telepathy, but with the spiritual powers that they had, they probably really didn't need them. They could just flow destroyed the military if they want, or just use the power of their thought, because that was the level that I was on.
Ooh, it's heavy. All right, so I think I got one more bookmark. 11:10. Oh shit, we passed it already. 11:10. Let me see what that was. I guess I had a scripture for that. 11:10. Let me see. Oops. Okay, 11:10.
But yeah, like I said, the reason I brought it up was because I didn't know how they was controlling the ships. But when I had a dream of spiritual power, the ships was theirs. It was like that was their assigned ships. And like I said, I also
Okay.
had a dream again from South Carolina, Hunter Zachbar, him going in our ships. That's in the A.
Yeah, so I think that's all I had to bring out, brothers and sisters. So, as I said, this is an Apostle Tahara's channel, GMS, declaring the end. And yeah, we're down to say Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahushua Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. We almost out of here, man. We right there at the end. All right, Shalom.